Are you an international student in the US, or maybe you are planning to study here soon? Understanding immigration terms can literally be the difference between staying in status or falling out of it. In this video, I'll break down the most common immigration terms every international student must know. These are some of the things I wish I knew even before going for my visa interview. Hi friends, welcome back to Wally Elevate, where faith leads, grit builds, and purpose fuels the journey. For my new friends, my mission is to help international students and immigrants thrive spiritually, professionally, and personally. Now let's start with the foundation, F-1 visa. This is the type of visa most international students use to study full-time in the US. But remember, having an F-1 means following specific rules, which includes full-time enrollment, no unauthorized work, and reporting any changes to your DSO. The next immigration term is SEVIS. SEVIS stands for Student and Exchange Visitor Information System. Think of it like the US government database that tracks your student status, everything from your I-20 to your CPT to your OPT. They are all tied to SEVIS. You don't interact with SEVIS directly, but your DSO does. Everything must stay updated there. The next immigration term is I-20 form. Your I-20 form is your certificate of eligibility for the F-1 visa. It shows your school, your course of study, and your financial details. You will need it for visa interviews, traveling in and out of the US, and for job applications. So always keep it current. The next immigration term is DSO. DSO is the designated school official. They are your go-to person at your school. So if you need CPT or you need OPT, a travel signature, your DSO is the one to talk to. And never make any immigration decisions without informing them, because they are the bridge between you and the US government. You will need to keep a very good relationship with your DSO. The next term is CPT. CPT is curricular practical training. It allows you to work off campus in a role related to your major while you are still in school. You need a job offer first, you need your DSO to approve it, and you would usually be enrolled in a course which is connected to the job. Watch my full CPT video for a deeper dive. The next immigration term is OPT. OPT is optional practical training. It is what lets you work in your field of study after graduation. You get up to 12 months, and for STEM students, there is more time available. You also need to start early because USCIS takes time to process. The next immigration term is STEM OPT extension. So if your degree is in a STEM field like computer science or cybersecurity or engineering or mathematics, you may qualify for a 24-month OPT extension. That's an extra 2 years to work, right? A huge advantage. But your employer must be E-verified. The next immigration term I want to discuss is grace period. So after graduation or at the end of OPT, you usually get a 60-day grace period to either transfer, change status, or leave the United States. So you have to use that time wisely, because overstaying can lead to serious consequences. The next immigration term is out of status. Now this means you have violated your visa rules. Maybe you dropped below full-time enrollment, you stopped going to school at some point, or worked without permission. If this ever happens, make sure you talk to your DSO immediately, because it is a very big deal. The next term is H-1B visa. H-1B visa is a work visa many international students go for after completing OPT or completing STEM OPT. It is a lottery based, but if you land it, you can work in the US long term and even move toward a green card adjustment of status. Finally, USCIS. USCIS is United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. Now, this is a government agency that handles everything about your applications: OPT, CPT, STEM OPT. They handle change of status and green card petitions. Anytime you file immigration paperwork, it is usually through USCIS. So let's recap. From your F-1 visa to USCIS, each of these terms plays a big role in your success here in the United States. I know immigration terms can feel like a different language, but once you understand the basics, it gives you knowledge, and you know knowledge is power. You can plan better, you can act sooner, and you can elevate. If you have any terms you are still confused about, or you wish for me to explain, drop them in the comments. I'm going to make another video where I explain all of them. Now, if you found this helpful, hit that like button, share this with another international student who is trying to figure this journey out, and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and God bless you.